Hello everyone, welcome to Full Moon Movies. If there's one series in the past decade that dares to question the boundary between consciousness and code, memory, and manipulation, it's Westworld. Across its four sprawling seasons, this HBO sci fi drama didn't just evolve, it reinvented itself with every arc, using its ensemble of deeply complex characters to mirror humanity's obsession with control, identity, and technology. Now, with all four seasons released in a 4K UHD box set, Westworld becomes more than just a show. It's a cautionary tale, a philosophical journey, and an audiovisual masterpiece worth preserving. In season 1, laid the foundation. It introduces us to the idea that android hosts being created to serve the guests in Western themed amusement park. But through the eyes of Dolores, played by haunting clarity by even Rachel Wood, we begin to see glimmers of sentience. Her character arc from a wide-eyed farm girl to a sentient is revolutionary. It anchors the first season and hooks the viewer with one pressing question: what makes someone real? Bernard Lowe, brilliantly played by Jeffrey Wright, also emerges as a pivotal character, especially as we unravel that he himself is a host. The philosophical weight of the first season is enormous, touching on memory loops, artificial identity, and how pain and trauma can be tools for awakening. Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy's direction and use of non-linear storytelling make it a puzzle box that rewards repeat viewing. The cinematography in season 1 is earthy yet expansive. White deserts, shots contrast with sterile control rooms, a visual metaphor for dual realities. Now in season 2, it shifts the narrative into chaos. As the park descends into rebellion, we see Dolores embracing her darker instincts. Maivy, played by sharp brilliance by Tandavi Newton, embarks on her own journey, no longer just trying to escape, but searching for her daughter across the simulated worlds. Her evolution from madam to mother-like figure shows how AI consciousness too can long for love and connection. Now the theme of free will becomes central here. Is freedom even possible if you build on code? Direction-wise, Season 2 experiments more heavily with fractured timelines and philosophical monologues. The cinematography follows suit. Gone are the romantic western hues, replaced by dim hallways, neon-lit samurai world temples, and eerie underground laboratories. While the season was polarizing for some due to its dense plotting, it's undeniably challenged its audience to think. Then came Season 3, a departure from the park and into the real world. Dolores, now outside, wages war on human society and its reliance on predictive AI systems. Aaron Paul joins the cast as Caleb, a down-and-out construction worker who gets caught in Dolores' web. His arc from passive observer to willing participant speaks to how people on the fringes of society can be manipulated. The biggest theme here is algorithmic determinism, how systems like Rehoboam strips people of choice by pre-assigning their future. Season 3 is slicker and more cyberpunk in tone, with sprawling cityscapes, drones, and neon-lit chases. While some critics felt the emotional core of the show took a hit, it undeniably expanded the world and scope of Westworld. Ramin Djawadi's score evolved too, now blending orchestral motifs with glitchy, futuristic synths to reflect the shift in tone. Now, Season 4 attempts to bring it all full circle. The timeline leaps forward, showing a world seemingly run by humans but secretly manipulated by the Charlotte Hale, a host version of Dolores, brilliantly portrayed by Tessa Thompson. Themes of infection, control, and illusion of choice dominate here. Christina, a version of Dolores living in a simulated city, becomes the heart of the story, slowly realizing that she is unknowingly writing the narratives of everyone around her. It's a poetic return to the premise of Season 1, only now inverted. Bernard also returns, now enlightened and prepared to play his final role in guiding humanity and what's left of it towards hope. Visually, Season 4 is the most polished of all. The color palette alternates between cool corporate blues and distorted visual realities, often blurring what's real and what's code. The direction is tighter and the storytelling more focused than the previous season, providing closure to many threads. Now, let's talk about the 4K UHD box set. Warner Brothers has done justice to the show's striking visuals and meticulous sound design. The HDR transfer amplifies the cinematic range, from the dusty oranges of the Sweetwater to the neon skyline of the futuristic LA. Each season is housed with clean disc art and menus are intuitive. The Dolby Atmos audio elevates Javadi's score and the many sound-layered action scenes, giving viewers a true immersive experience. The set includes a wide range of bonus content, behind-the-scene featurettes, commentaries, and deep-dive interviews with cast and creators, which enrich the philosophical underpinnings of the series. Now, whether you are a returning viewer or watching for the first time, this set delivers the definitive Westworld experience. Now, what makes Westworld linger long after the final credits roll is not just its exploration of technology. It's the characters who embody our fears and hope. Dolores, Mavi, Bernard, Charlotte, and Caleb all wrestle with purpose, truth, and autonomy. In an age where AI is no longer a distant concept, but an evolving reality, Westworld asks us to reflect on the systems we trust, the memories we keep, and the identities we choose. Now, this series may not have answered all of its own questions, but it invited the audience into the maze, and perhaps that journey was the point. Now, this is a must watch.